y'all doing? I'm excited. Hello, Easy. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Wow, you came like right when I started. That's amazing. I'm gonna like jump right into it because why does my screen look like that? Okay, I fixed it. Yeah. You're good watching closing. Are you excited to go to Chicago? So, the reason why my screen was opaque like that is because I was messing with some settings with my reaction videos and like my profiles and stuff, and I am on the wrong profile. I'm on my reaction video profile on OBS and not my streaming profile, so oopsie whoopsie poopsie. Anyways, I had a pretty interesting, pretty busy day today actually. I did some work. What you say? Are you excited for your trip for New Year's? Why is my game taking forever to download? So yesterday I played some of this game, I believe. Yeah, I played some of it. I unlocked the, what is that forest called? Something forest. I unlocked that. I talked to Ursula and I unlocked the Sunlit Plateau. So we have those three that are unlocked. My game only crashed once yesterday. So improvement, question mark. I also removed some pathways here because I don't like clutter. Why are these not watered? I definitely watered these. Yeah, whenever my game crashed, it like saved some random things and then it didn't save some random things. So I guess we'll see what has been saved. You're hella excited. Hella. What else did I do? I completed a couple of quests, not too many. The thing is that for this game, I need a lot of emeralds, like the gem, and they don't pop up as often as they did before. So now I know to just save the freaking gems because you need them to unlock things for these quests to have access to more areas in this game. So what did I complete? According to my catalog, this item is, wait, I tried to just talk to you. I didn't want to buy that. I just wanted to talk to you because you have a check mark on your face. Why won't I'm pressing A. Knock me over with the feather. You found the numbers. Hurry. What? I did not find the numbers. So he gave me a quest to figure out his combination to his vault. And all I did was ask Goofy one question, but there's like 3 questions and I didn't ask the other 3 questions. So I'm very confused. I didn't do this, my dude. I did ask him. I remember that. May 25th. Sparkling Spats, that's it. And in Scotland, that would be 2505. And now for the next clue. Take a bit of fresh air in the meadow and count the ponds. Oh, I guess I could just remember that. 3. That's right, 3. I hope the fresh air did you some good. And finally, how many telescopes does one wizard need to study the stars? See, this one, I didn't get an answer. Eureka, 250531. That's my combination. So genius, nobody could guess it, even me. Now forget those numbers straight away. I've got property to protect. Haha. We're gonna rob him. But I do want to thank you. Now that I have access to my fortune, here's a wee gift. Like $1 million. Oh, just 500. Are you kidding me? Let's visit again soon. That's all I got. You're welcome. What kind of stuff do they have today? What is this shirt? $900. I can't see. Is it ratatouille? Ratatouille. Ratatouille. What is that? Oh, is it an earring? Ugh. Oh, it's an earring. I like my hoops. Thank you so much. I have a lot of things to talk about. I did a lot of things, but I'm very bad at multitasking with games like this. That's a lot of money for a bathroom set. Is this a drawing easel? Yeah, I'm really bad at multitasking when I'm playing games like this and like trying to talk, so. Green juice. A bucket? Wait, that's a...
This is so great. I'm making
You can
a bunch
hear
of
it. Wait, I kind of like... I like that sound a lot, actually. I'm gonna buy this. I really like that ASMR sound, so I want that in my house all the time. It's like cozy vibes or whatever. Moana, would you... Oh, I tried to talk to Moana, but it didn't let me because I got too close to the door. This game crashed once whenever I opened Sunlit Plateau yesterday, and I noticed that whenever the game crashes, every time it respawns all of the rocks and all of the night thorns and everything else that you need to clear. So that's uncool. Will these ever stop coming? Ever? Bro, you know I can't do this. No, I had to concentrate. Oh, we did it. So, 142, was it worth it? No. I met Kristoff in the forest, and he wants me to help him find Donald Duck. But I don't have the freaking emeralds to finish that quest, because you need like a plant and his feather and an emerald, or I don't know. And then I have another quest for Goofy where I need a rope, I think. And then I have another quest with Maui where I need $7,000 to buy him a house. And then I have another quest with Moana to fix her boat. And I need fiber. I might have gotten Goofy and Moana's quests mixed up. But yeah, essentially, those are the active quests that I can remember. I also kind of... I had a thing to do where... I needed to place down 10 items of furniture, and in order to do that, so I cleared out the barrels because I don't like clutter. Like the broken barrels, I cleared them out. And then I had to place them back down so that I could finish Scrooge's quest. And so I don't like a lot of clutter, like I said, so this is the most that I've done in terms of like changing whatever had initially spawned here, like trees and rocks. I went to the beach and I moved a bunch of trees around because they were all just clumped up near that cave. So whenever you talk to Ursula, she gives you like a crystal, and you have to put that crystal in a cave, like to open the cave. And I could not find that cave because there was just so much freaking clutter that it's really hard to like pinpoint. So once I figured it out, I moved all of the trees and stuff, so it feels better. But yeah, I spent like 30 minutes trying to look for that cave. So today when I had time, I was planning on editing my videos. Oh my god, I had like 8 videos that I needed to edit. I had 2 VODs, which are the easier ones if I'm being honest. Like I just have to remove the BRB, the opening, the ending, add in some like and subscribe items, and add in my end card, and that's basically it. Takes me like 10 minutes at most. See this area, I cleared it out because there's just so much crap here. Anyways, I opened up this area, which I think is where you unlock Ariel, question mark. I'm not gonna go in there right now because I need a gem to do anything, so yeah, I had 8 videos to edit. I finished 2 VODs, but the last one that I finished editing was rendering, and then it stopped at like 92%. And I was like looking up the reasons why it would do that, and it told me that you probably don't have enough space on your computer, which I knew was gonna come sooner or later because that. Oh, is this? No, this is Peridot, I think. Please be Emerald. Please don't be Peridot. This is Emerald. Peridot. I need an Emerald. Yeah, so I knew that was going to come along because I have a ton of games on my computer, which take up a lot of room. I don't really have a lot of photos or videos, but I have a lot of games. And so when I started adding in these videos that I'm editing and shooting, look at Ursula. This is all that was in this cave, by the way.
Oh, it's you. Fabulous.
That's all she says to me. I have to open up that cave to do anything. Who is messaging me on okay, whatever. I went in there by accident. I was trying to turn the corner. Yeah, so anyways, I used my CC cleaner and I took out a bunch of junk and rendered it again, and so that one is done and I uploaded it. Thumbnails are uploaded. You guys will see that VOD like middle of January basically. I'm still debating on, I don't think I will do it yet, but eventually I will just like bulk upload my VODs like each day so until I can catch up to present day. And that's just because we're like a month behind basically. So I'm posting my VODs currently, but I'm doing them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I have a lot of VODs that I'm posting, so that's why there's a lag, because I started posting them later. So those were done easy peasy, but I couldn't really edit any more VODs or anything because I don't have space on my computer. I recorded some introductory videos for my Patreon and my YouTube for my reaction channel, and I also have reaction videos for them that I need to edit, and I think that's it. Nope, I have a Let's Play. I also recorded a Let's Play. So those videos are taking up space in my computer, and I can't really do anything until I get a memory card. So today's mission, after I figured out like that I had no memory basically, I need to get an emerald for this guy's quest. Which kind of blows because emeralds they don't come often anymore. I should have just saved them and not sold them to Goofy. So I was looking online on Amazon for HD or SSD external, and I don't know why I got it external. I think it's, I don't know, I could have just had it internal, but whatever. External is easier for me. You just plug and play. It's like whatever. I also went into Elsa's house and all they had was a chest with like a sweater or something. And then this is locked. And there's some other areas too, but they're also locked, so. Minnie, what are you doing over here? So, I saw that Amazon had a couple, but they ranged a lot in like terabyte and cost or whatever. And then I looked up on Best Buy, their website, to see if they had any on sale or whatever, and they did. So I went in person to see if they had any, and I bought a Western Digital 5 terabyte external, not SSD, just like a regular external hard drive. Guess how much I paid for it? I paid only $100 for it. For a 5 terabyte external hard drive, because it's on sale. Retail price is like $150, $160, and I got it on sale for $100. So if you are needing a external hard drive, you might want to check out Best Buy. Just saying. So I got that. I haven't installed it yet. I'm still debating on if I want to format it so that it's compatible with PC and Mac, but I don't really use my MacBook too much. So I'll probably just keep the format to PC if I'm being honest. Because I think I do have a MacBook that I could use to edit when I'm traveling, but I use DaVinci Resolve. And so I'd rather just have like a better, smaller laptop, like upgraded, because my MacBook Air is from 2011 and it's slow as heck. Like I've taken it to the Apple store to get wiped 3 times already so that it could, you know, function quicker, and it's slowing down again. So I'm probably just gonna like sell it and get like an Alienware maybe, or a Lenovo, I don't know. That's a whole other story. It's not like a super important thing for me to do right now, because the only time while I'll be editing while I'm traveling is if I'm going back to my homeland. Otherwise, if I'm traveling, I'm just gonna have fun and not worry about editing, you know? So you got all your I can't say that. You got all your Hell's Paradise manga. Are they done with the series? You reminded me of something. Oh, I don't think I ever talked about what I did for Christmas, but I probably did. I watched Love is Blind Japan with my friend. She introduced it to me, and I'm hooked. I tried Love is Blind, like the American English version, a while ago, and it didn't have the same effect on me. What is that shining noise? Who's sparkling? I don't know. Anyways, I couldn't get into the English version at all, to be honest. So gave up on it. I was like, whatever, this is stupid. And then the Japanese version, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it moves very fast. Like, my friend was explaining like how the series goes and stuff, and I was like, wow, I could see all of it like on the first episode. It's crazy. It was good though, because what? How did I pick that up? Because I don't have to wait to see, you know, if it's good, or like I don't have to wait for the good parts, basically, which is nice. So I've been watching Love is Blind like during my breaks. The Homeland. You're about to build a new PC soon? What are your specs? What are you upgrading? Are you building it from scratch, or are you just like upgrading parts? What is this? Topaz. Can I only stack Topaz times 3? Oh, shiny Topaz. Is it like a shiny Pokemon? Okay, I guess not. Love is Blind is a mess and I love it. Dude, how do you have so much time to do like everything in the world? I don't understand. I am like struggling to keep my sleep schedule is like, am I missing anything? My sleep schedule is that I try to go to bed at 9 or 10 p.m. and then I wake up at 4 or 5, right? If I wake up at 5 or 6, I'll actually get out of bed. My dog is like, what the fuck are you doing? Go back to bed. But, where does this go? But today, I woke up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Fully refreshed. I fell asleep at like 9:30. And I woke up at 3 a.m. like ready to go take on the day. Not sleepy at all. But then my dog was like obviously tired, and I didn't want to like make him feel like he had to stay up with me. So I just laid in bed until I got sleepy again. And then I fell asleep until like 7. Put that there. Gosh, I need to make more chests already. Are you kidding me? Dang. I want to keep these gems. I was trying to be all organized, but I don't think so. Not anymore. I should move my workbench. What else was I gonna talk about? My dog got a haircut yesterday as well. He went to the groomers, and he is still a puppy, so he's shedding his puppy coat currently, and I think he's like at the tail end of it. Should I make 2 chests? I probably should have made 2 chests. I'm running out of room in my house. I should just leave these outside. And he's met a new friend recently. So he is like... And it's cold outside as well. And I mentioned these 3 things because he's shedding, he met a new friend, and it's cold outside, so he's wearing sweaters. So that created the perfect situation for him to get mats, which are not good. It's basically like whenever your hair gets tangled, but for a dog. And so I knew taking him to the groomers this time would be pretty intense, and I even told them like, hey, I've tried, I did. I would spend like an hour to 2 hours every day trying to brush out his mats, but I don't know. I think it's just him shedding his puppy coat, but at night, so I would brush him. I'd brush his head, brush his back, no mats. If anything, he had mats on his chest because of his harness. And he would wake up and he would have a mat on top of his head. And I'm like, bro, you sleep on your side. You're not like rubbing your head around when you go to sleep. I don't understand how did this happen? So he got a really short haircut. If you ever see him, oh, he's sleeping right now. If you ever see him in my background, he looks totally different, but don't be alarmed. He's totally healthy. He just needed to have a shorter haircut this time around. But he's fine. He played with his friend today, and he was like super happy because they've been on vacation, and so he wasn't able to see them for a couple of days. And plus it's been raining, so he hasn't been able to see his like regular friends a lot either because you know, it's raining, it's cold. You don't want to take your dog outside. You don't want them to get sick. So he was super excited about that. This is Sunlit Plateau, by the way. Mostly from scratch. A VTuber I like is getting a case made and I want it. Oh, really? What kind of case? I don't like the music here in Sunlit Plateau. I got so excited when I opened this biodome? I don't know. Because look at the trees. They're like baobabs from Madagascar, no? I don't even know if that's how you pronounce the word, but baobabs, whatever. That's weird. I thought I had enough hardwood for that quest a long time ago. Anyways, do y'all see my squirrel friend? Apparently that's like my friend that I made. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I knew that you could do that, but I didn't think it'd be like that easy. So yeah, the things that are in here are a mine shaft, I think is what you call it. And I went in there, and you have to make root beer, apparently, somewhere. I think I remember, I don't want to give away spoilers, but I'm pretty sure I know what character is here. They're just not unlocked yet, and I don't know what to do to unlock them. I wanna buy some peanuts. You sleep at 12 and wake up at 6:30. Oh. If you help set up the stall in this part of the valley, it'll save you the hassle of traveling so far, and you can make more deals with more products. That's like all my money, my dude. I gotta buy Maui's house. Should I buy this? What do I need my money for? Because my next backpack upgrade is like 20k coins. I think my next house upgrade is like 7,000. Let's go see how much our house upgrade. I don't know. Should we buy this? We should probably buy this. I feel like if we buy this, we get more seeds, and then we could sell those seeds or like turn them into profit. An investment rather than making my house super big. Why is this stall 3,000 but the stall on the beach is like 7,000 if I remember? What else? It's a glass panel case with the image of her on the side, and it's pink because that's her main color. That's cool. Buy. I'm gonna sell as well. Orange house leak. What is that? Chilies? Oh, let's buy 10 if we have money. I have cotton. I found some. I can't even buy. I can only buy 5. Okay. You call me pal, but you don't give me free items. Okay, pick that up. What else have I done? I was like doing a ton of things. So anyways, I have my external hard drive. After this stream, potentially, I don't know, I still need to eat. I ate like 2 bowls of cereal right before this stream because my dog went to go play with his friend. And I had to drive to get there and drive back here. And I didn't have enough time to eat properly, so I just made cereal so I wouldn't be starving. So I probably, I don't know, we'll see. Tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, I will clear up the space on my PC and then I could finally start editing these videos because I have 4 reaction videos, 1 let's play. Hey, I did a lot. That's all I have left. I had like 8 to do 2 days ago and now I have 5. I had Honey Nut Cheerios. Tourmaline. I love tourmaline, but tourmaline is not pink. I have a big old log of tourmaline actually in my house. I need less friends on my Switch. They're always popping up. What else? See that big skull face that has like rocks in front of it? I think somebody's in there. Some of these quests are just like hard to do. Let me show you where the other cave is. It is like right here. What is that? Pick up what? Oh, wood. I will pick that up. Thank you. It's like right here. So random. Let's see. What else did I do? I have a KGB keyboard. I think that's the brand name. And it's acrylic and it has these rainbow lights. And the rainbow lights were working really well, except for one time. And then my friend helped me fix it or whatever. But it did it again. Like randomly I just turned it on and it's only giving me a red color instead of like the rainbow color that I like. So I need to figure that out. Just like a random minor inconvenience. I wish it would stay. I don't know why it hasn't. Maybe it has to do with my computer memory. No idea. Maybe it went to default because my computer was like we had to sacrifice something. I don't know. That's probably not how technology works, but whatever. Let's see. Ooh, secret. What else? I wanted to talk about so many things. Yeah, I went here yesterday. And I found like a memory from Monsters Inc. The heck? I don't like how they just throw them everywhere. See, they disappeared because I wasn't fast enough. What else did I do? Oh, I'm watching the show called One Day at a Time as well. I think I might have talked about it. It's a really funny sitcom. I'm trying to finish that because I'm on the last season. I want to finish that first, and then I'm kind of like sprinkling in Love is Blind Japan because I love watching shows in different languages, but I have to like read it, and so I can't really double task when I'm doing that. I have to be like fully focused on the show. So that one's a little bit harder to sprinkle in. I don't have any food on me, do I? What a rookie mistake. Alright, let's go back. What else have I done? I'm so excited to get my Let's Play out into the world. I think I did a pretty good job. I was kind of worried that it would be too long, but it only took me an hour, I believe, to complete it. And it was really fun to do. It's an indie game, and I really like doing indie games, so that was super cool. What else? I recorded some TikToks, but I haven't edited them yet, so I don't know when they're gonna come out. But like I said, I'm trying to get a pretty good cadence on my editing for these reaction videos, these VODs, and these Let's Plays. My what was it that I recorded? My reaction videos, I kind of messed up. Not gonna lie, I messed up on recording the first 4 of them because for some reason, so I use OBS, right? Because I stream. I hate whenever people say right. Ugh, sorry, I said that to you. I use OBS because it's easy, and this is, I use it to stream or whatever. But I didn't think to ask my friend who is like really tech savvy if you can make a video opaque, which is what you saw this video in the beginning of my stream. It was opaque. I didn't think that you could do that in OBS for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, don't ask him, just try to film the video by yourself. And I think I felt bad because I asked him for help on everything, literally. So I wanted to be like, no, I don't know. I was being stubborn. Hi, Bun Bun Fire. So I recorded those. Is this game fun? I'm playing it on the Switch and it crashes a lot. So I think if it didn't crash, it would be a lot more fun, to be honest. But I still play it. I've been playing it for like over a week now, so I like it even though it crashes a lot. I'm like highly debating on buying it on PC and saving this to a cloud and then playing it on my PC. Yeah. I think on PC it's fine, but on Switch, I would probably not buy it on Switch if you were to buy it. I would buy it on PC for sure. Yeah, it's crashed so many times. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I recorded my first 4 reaction videos where I didn't make the video opaque. So I got a copyright strike. It doesn't affect my channel, but that still happened. So I have to edit those a little bit more than what I had originally planned on doing. And then the future videos that I make won't have that issue because I've learned that you can change the opacity in OBS. So yeah, lesson there is to ask your friends for help. I wish that my dug up holes would just stay there so I don't have to redig them. How are y'all doing today? I have lots of things to talk about, but I can't seem to remember what they are. Which is perfect. Oh, skirt. I have a question, actually. What? Did I plant that? Are they all planted? Okay, cool. I have a question. I'm like a very straightforward person. where I think it hurts people's feelings because I'm so honest and straightforward. And I don't use that as an excuse. I know that I'm very straightforward and it hurts people's feelings. Like, I am very aware of that, but I'm also like, in the past when I haven't been straightforward and I've been beating around the bush, you know, to try to like lay it down easy on people, then they get mixed messages from me and nothing is accomplished. So my current situation is that there's a person in my life who I invited to hang out with me and a few other friends before. I'm trying to make this vague as fuck. But anyways, they were like fun and we were having a good time for a while, and they were just like a fun friend, and it was nice to have them around. And we always gamed at least once a week, and it was really lighthearted, and I looked forward to it, and we all just like had a good time, and it was kind of like a way, like a pick me up in the middle of the week where we would all play games, and it was like a really cool time. But lately, that specific person has been not treating me very well, and it seems like they're blaming it on external circumstances. But I'm kind of like, okay, whatever the case is, like, you should still not do that to me. And so my issue is that I would like to cut off the friendship, but that person is so, I don't want to say toxic, but yeah, toxic. And if I tell them this straight up, I know that they will just have a ton of excuses, and they'll talk shit about me behind my back, which I don't really care about, but it's like, I don't care what people say about me. I just get angry that I had connected with somebody that still acts like immature, basically. That makes me mad. That I am connected with somebody somehow who is that immature, that they would do that. And that's something I need to work on, because it's not, like, that's not my problem, that's a them problem. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out how to end a friendship, because normally with my other friendships that I wanted to end, you know, I would just tell them straight up. I'd be like, hey, I don't like this, and you made me feel this way, and so I feel like I just can't be around you anymore, blah, blah, blah. You know, just very straight up, very honest. And usually they would be like, okay, thank you for letting me know. I wish you luck. And then maybe a few months later, a few years later, they'll reach out back to me and say, hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have treated you that way. That's normally, honestly, that's normally how it goes. I have the receipts. That's like 9 times out of 10 how it plays out, right? But I did the right thing again. I'm sorry. But with this person, they would make up a bunch of excuses, talk behind my back, and make me seem like the bad person. It's just, it feels like I'm talking to a narcissist. And I only use that as a comparison because, like, my whole family is full of narcissists. But yeah, and then they're kind of like a kind of person where they want you to feel bad for them. And my other friends might be affected by my choice, because my other friends are like very good people, and they are not affected by this person the same way that I'm affected. Thanks for joining me, Goofy. And so I don't want them to feel weird as well, because like I said, it's very juvenile, it's very immature, but that's just with this person. Like I said before, I've ended friendships before, and it was very mature and adult, and we don't get along. Okay, that's it. And no one else was affected, and it was great. But in this specific scenario, I feel like they would not do that. My computer just told me that I'm running low on storage space. Hopefully my stream is unaffected. I don't know what that means. IDK, what's happening in life? You should treat people bad if you shouldn't treat people bad if you have a rough time, right? You guys, I just realized that my chat box is off. Oops. I thought that was me. It's because I used this as like my reaction video, or my let's play video, and I took the chat box off. Oopsies. I would say let them know what's up and say I'm out. Yeah, but the thing is, this person's like, what's the word? What is the word? Let me think about the word. You know, whenever you have somebody in your life and they're like, oh, I'm not doing so good. Woe is me. I can't do basic life things. Woe is me. And thus I'm affecting everyone around me. Woe is me. But they still like pretend to engage with you as if they're a good friend in the beginning, and then they don't follow through with something, or they don't reach out back to you when you contact them. They just completely ignore you, and then they'll say like, I'm sorry, I'm just going through something. And it's like, you cannot be going through something for your entire life. Like, you have to not use that as an excuse. You can't use your trauma as an excuse all the time, is how I feel. Anyways, so I can't just say, like in this case, I usually do not like to ghost people. But in this case, I feel like I have to, because they will, I've had this happen to me before as a high schooler, where I had a friend and she was my best friend for like 2 years or something. We were very close, hung out all the time, had the same interests, and one day she told me, because I was getting a boyfriend, I think, like my first boyfriend, I was getting my first boyfriend. And she was telling me, like, why do you want to date him? And I was like, I don't know. I want to try out dating a dude. And then she sounded like really, what's the word? Offended. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go do this now. So I like started to date him. And then she opened up to me and she told me that she liked me. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me, but I'm not into girls like that. And then she wasn't like, okay, thanks for letting me know. She was like, I'm not going to be friends with you. I'm going to talk shit about you, and I'm going to blame my depression on you, and I'm going to blame all of my bad habits on you, and I'm going to blame, like, yeah, that's actually happened to me before. And so I kind of know this person in my life currently is like that, and that's why I can't do it the adult way. And so I'm trying to do it the only way I can, which is to ghost them. Because if I write out a letter to them saying that, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore, they might use that against me, you know, when I'm just setting a boundary. And that's what's happened with like my family as well. Like, they're full of narcissists, my family. That's why I don't talk to them anymore. But they'll be like that. Like, I'll tell them like, hey, here's my boundary, please respect it. And then they'll be like, you're mentally ill, you're blah blah blah, you need to act like they'll just like call me names just because I'm setting a boundary. And I'm like, bro, leave me alone. I just told you I don't want to hang out with you, like, go away. So I think this is one of those instances where I'm gonna have to just, should I plant these? Oh, I should have put this night shard in there. I guess I could convert the night shards into dream shards and then make that into dream sparkles. I think that might be the best way. It's just a way that I do not want to do, you know? Like, I would have loved for them to be more of an adult that I could talk to openly, and I won't feel responsible for any of their actions in the future, you know? But I don't think that's the case, unfortunately. So anyways, my friends that are also affected know how I feel, because they've also seen it happening to me. And so this is not like I'm making this up in my head. So I feel a little bit better about that. But yeah, it's just a stupid situation. Like, I'm old as heck. I don't want to deal with this. There comes a point in your life where you're just like, I want peace all the time. Like, not even a minor inconvenience I will tolerate. You know, like, and I'm there, like, with anybody that tries to disrespect me in the slightest bit. And it's funny because, like, some of my friends, it's not a lot of my friends, but it's like a very few of my friends or acquaintances, they hear me talk about, like, my dating, is escapades the word? I don't know, my dating journey. Can I choose multiples of these? Oh, I can. I've evolved. And they'll ask me about, like, oh, how'd your date go, whatever. And then I'll tell them, like, oh, it was fine, but he wanted me to pay half of the bill, and I'm not okay with that. Or I'll just tell them what standards that I have, basically. And they'll be like, Priscilla, your standards are way too high. You're never gonna be in a relationship with somebody. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna settle, first of all. If my standards are too high for anybody around me, I'll just stay single. That's fine. Like, I will never settle. I can settle at any moment, at any time. If I wanted 5 kids, I would have had 5 kids. If I wanted to be married, I've been proposed to like 4 times. Like, that's not the issue. But it's like, I don't know, people tell me that I have like super high standards or my boundaries are too high. Yeah. And I'm just like, no, my boundaries are not ridiculous. Like, I am protecting my peace in every way possible. Like, if I'm dating somebody and we have like a disagreement about something, I'm not gonna like sit there and try to convince them otherwise, right? Like, that's just me. I did the right thing again. I'm sorry. But if they bring it up every time that subject comes up, I'm like, you're out. I'm not gonna deal with this. Like, you accept our differences and my boundaries, or that's it. I'm done. Like, you are not, what's the word? It's not like a super important priority on my list, you know? And like, so many people out there are just terrible. And I don't have to deal with that, you know? Like, I can reserve myself. I can set boundaries so that I'm only exposed to nice people. And if that's just a handful of people, great. At least I'm not like second guessing myself. I'm not feeling like I have to walk on eggshells, you know, like I'm being healthy around these people and we're having fun because I only have one life to live and I'm not gonna like waste it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ghost them. I really want to ghost them right now, but I can't do it completely right now, even though they are ignoring me right now. So rude. You guys, I know it's bothering me a lot now because they agreed to do something and then they didn't do it and they had this whole excuse. And I'm like, dude, you're not just being rude to me, you're being rude to everyone here that's agreed to do this thing. And then they just keep having excuses. And I'm like, okay, well, just give me an ETA at least. And they just ignore me. It's just common decency. If you agree to do something, communicate about it. But I don't like it whenever people do that in general, you know? When somebody's like, oh yeah, I'll help you with blah, blah, blah. And then you reach out to them and they're like, they just don't answer you. It's like, don't say you're gonna do something if you're not gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I am like actually proud of myself though because I've gotten rid of a lot of negative people in my life recently. And I feel amazing, actually. Like, I'm not taking any minor inconvenience that people give me. Like, in the past, I would call it out, absolutely. But I would still, like, interact with them. But now I'm calling them out, and I'm saying, if you don't change your behavior, I'm not going to interact with you. Like, I don't know. It's being just more assertive with my boundaries. And I'm kind of like in that era where... I don't think it should be an era. I think I should have learned this when I was younger, by the way. But where it's like, if you disrespect me, bye. Easy peasy. And I'm putting that into motion more as I get older and, you know. Oh, look at him chilling. Excuse me. You like hearing my view and thoughts on things? I have a lot of thoughts on things. That's why I created a reaction channel. But yeah, I really hate that. Like, it's just being considerate of people. Like, why get people's hopes up high? Why give them that expectation that you're going to do something if you're not going to do it? Like, it probably doesn't affect you because you're just chilling, eating potato chips, watching TV, whatever you do. But the other person that had the conversation with you is affected, and that's being a douchebag in my opinion. The only time where I could see that being acceptable is if you're super busy. If you're a super busy person and you tell me, hey, I'm super busy, but I will try to help you. And then if you don't answer me, I'll be like, all right, they're just super busy. But you're being transparent with your time and your bandwidth, your availability. But if you're telling me, like, all of these excuses why you couldn't deliver what you had agreed to deliver, you're putting more effort into your excuses, and that makes me believe that you just want attention, and that the whole reason why you signed up to do this thing, quote unquote, is to get attention. And I hate that. I hate attention seekers like that. The only attention seekers that I like are like the glam people, like Bretman Rock, you know, where he like commands attention. But the people that are like, yeah, I'll do this, and then they don't do it, and then they give you a sob story, I hate that. Like, please talk to your therapist if you want to be heard. Don't throw that, don't trauma dump. Don't do it. Don't trauma dump onto your friends. And I know that I'm kind of like dumping onto y'all right now, but this is my stream. I'm saying don't do that if you're just hanging out with friends and you're all just trying to have a good time. Like, don't ruin the vibe, you know? But y'all come here to hear me talk, so you elected to this. Thank you. Why do I have so many fish? I should make food. See, the thing is, most of my quests need emeralds. I don't know what I'm making. I probably shouldn't have used that tomato. Let's make a... I don't know. This is probably a sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. No, we only get 2 stars for that. I don't have milk and I don't have... What's the other thing? I don't know. I can basically only make fruit stuff. Fruit cake. Now it's time to pack. Pack warmly! What if I put a scallop in there or clam? Should I save those? No, they're everywhere. I caught a shrimp. I thought it was a crawdad. Oh, new dish unlocked! Seafood appetizer. I should just keep making fruitcake. Also, I'm only going to stream for 2 hours. I have decided that is a good time for me because 3 hours makes me anxious. I don't know why. I just get really anxious whenever I stream for 3 hours. I think it's because I start to think of all the things that I need to do, to be honest. And then I'm like, wow, I've been streaming for a long time and it's 9 o'clock and I've got to go to bed in 15 minutes. And I'm like, there isn't enough time. So ideally I would like to stream for 3 hours, but my body yaddy yaddy doesn't want to do that. So we listen to our body yaddy yaddies. What if I put a fish in there? No, just make a sandwich. Okay. Let me look at my quests. Cook seafood-based meals. We do. Oh shit, I'm doing something wrong. I try to listen to my body because I just completely shut down if I don't. It gets so bad. See, I need 2 emeralds for this. I need 1 emerald for this. I have iron ingot. How many do I have? I need more rope for this. More clay for this. I need an emerald for this. And tinkering parts. I need fiber for this. I think you make fiber. What do I make fiber out of? Maybe I could do Moana's quest. Okay. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Thank you for listening, if you listened. What do I make that out of? Oh, seaweed. Just one seaweed makes 5 fibers? Is that right? I don't know how to read this. They don't really explain this very well. Is it 2 onyx? 1 onyx makes 3 night shards? I think so. 25 softwood and 25 stone makes 1 chest. Oh, hi, baby. I was telling my friend earlier today that my dog kicks me sometimes whenever. It's so funny and it's so cute. Wait, let me look at this stuff. Ah, I could get. Oh, I like this stuff. Zen garden basket torch. Wow. I was telling my friend that whenever Bijou sleeps on me, because he'll lay down on me while I'm watching Netflix or something, but if I laugh and like wake him up, basically, he will kick me.
Oh, hey there.
And it's so cute because he pretends to be asleep, but he's opening his eye just a little bit to see my reaction. It's so cute. Do you believe in magic? Yes, me too. I've seen all sorts of magical things around here. You should see Merlin when he's packing for a trip. Bijou? Are y'all gonna see him in his skinny glory? You should see Merlin when he's packing for a trip. He can fit his whole house into just 1 suitcase.
Thanks, pal.
You can see his little head. Bark. Wait, you're supposed to follow me.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
I'm gonna give you something. Oh my god, he's level 8 because he was following me around like all day yesterday. Yellow daisy? No, I just gave you cake. Dang, he's level 8. Merlin should hang out with me. He's like level 3. Yeah. So as you can see, I need a lot of fiber and I need a lot of emeralds and I don't have either. I mean, I could try to look for seaweed, but the emeralds, I haven't seen any since like the first day I played and I had like 7 emeralds. Like that was it. That's a reason why this game blows. Is this a yellow daisy? It's just because the respawn rate isn't fast. It's not frequent. Level 9 Mickey. What did I get? Another motif? Ooh, I almost got a fountain. Nice. 3.1. What do I need to... What other biomes am I missing? I'm missing that one down here. This one's like... Whoa, I'm missing 2 of them? I think they're like 10,000, 7,000? 5,000?
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could do that one first. That's 5,000. 5,000 as well, huh? I could do either. Is that it though? I think that might be it. We might have to take a visit to Maui to go get seaweed. I guess I could fish for seaweed, right? If I fish like in the not bubbly area, it'll just give me seaweed, right? There's jams. What else can I talk about? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not like super complaining about this. Sorry if it sounds like I'm complaining, but do you guys like just feel really awkward whenever you go to a store and you ask like the person working there a question and then they just kind of bombard you with a bunch of facts? Like, I'm so happy that they know so much and that they want to help me so badly, but I'm like a super introverted person that gets overwhelmed kind of easily with like people's interaction. Like, I had social phobia for the longest time and I probably still do, but I was just like super overwhelmed today whenever I asked somebody about, I think it was, so I was trying to buy my dog a dental bone that he could chew on. And I asked her like, oh, is this size too big for him? Or is it okay? Because I think he needed petite, but that one was called teeny. And she was like, it should be fine. But did you know these are super bad for your dog? And blah, 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 blah. And she was giving me all this information that she had Googled. And I was like, wow, thank you. So what should I give him? And then she just kept like giving me a bunch of information like really quickly. And I was like, I am overwhelmed. And then my Google listened to me. Yeah, I realized that about myself. I was like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like anxious? And I think it's because they were just feeding me. Oh my god, the squirrel is swimming! Yay, seaweed. I think it's just because I was being fed a lot of information in like a very fast time period. You don't have that problem? I wish I didn't have that problem. I just kind of realized that I have that problem. It kind of blows. Because they're being so nice, and I want to talk to them more about it, but then my body is like, red alert, red alert, red alert, stop, leave, abort mission. It's probably just residual from my social phobia, to be honest. I love this squirrel swimming. It's so cute. Do they really want me to just sit here and fish for seaweed? Oh, that one went by really fast. Is anybody else watching Chainsaw Man? Yay, seaweed. Did y'all watch that one episode of Chainsaw Man? I feel like you would know what I'm talking about. It's that really gross episode. You need to get caught up. You just threw a shrimp on the ground? Alright. Yeah, I don't know what episode it was. I think maybe like 5 or 6 maybe. But it's the episode where they're in the bar. I just want you to be prepared that it's kind of gross. Swordfish. For realsies, I just have to like... Let's see how much seaweed I have made. Or how much fiber I've made from the seaweed. I want to sell these.
Good to see you.
Oh, is that? Oh, red algae. I thought it was like shiny seaweed. Another thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm trying hard not to complain about it, but I do want to talk about these things because they do kind of irk me. But I also want to see if anybody else can relate to this. It's, how do I explain it? It's like whenever you are really connected with somebody, it could be a relative, boyfriend, girlfriend, close friend, whatever. And can I craft when I'm tired? And they're going through something. And 15. And one person near them feels really guilty and really bad, and they pity that person for whatever they're going through. Oopsies. And so they try to help them a lot, which is nice, but they also project their feelings onto other people that are also affected, but not affected in the same way that they are. I'm trying not to be like too vague, but I hope that makes sense. Like, some person is ill and one person feels responsible to help that person a lot. And then there's like friends and family members, coworkers that who are also affected by that person being ill, but not as much as that person that feels like they have to help them really badly. Like, that's just that person's own conviction that they want to help that person really badly. But they start to like guilt trip and make everybody else around them feel like, hey, you should feel bad just like me about this person's situation. But it's like, no, we don't. And then whenever you try to talk to them about this and like, hey, I see that you're doing a lot and I'm pretty sure that person appreciates it, but I'm not going to be involved in it. And then they keep involving you in it, which is, again, like, this happened to me, obviously. But it's like not respecting my boundary. Like, I'm telling you, I don't want to be involved for whatever reason. You could think I'm a terrible person, but I need to preserve what I think is good for me and my mental health, you know? Like, it's, I don't know. It's kind of like similar to people that choose not to read the news often. Like, you could read the news every day. You could be informed, but you're just going to be depressed. And so you choose to do it less. But this case, you can't choose because that person is feeding you and throwing you that information. So it's like you have no choice, basically. And I've tried to like remove myself from the situation, but basically I'm included in a group chat and I have an iPhone and everyone else has like mixed like Android, Samsung, iPhone in that group chat. And so if you're an iPhone user, you know that you can leave a group completely with all iPhone users. But if you have a mixed group of Android, Samsung, iPhone, you can't do that. You could delete the chat, but every time somebody pings that chat or somebody sends a text message, you get that text message, that group chat again. So you can't really leave it unless somebody takes you out of it. And I've asked multiple times to be taken out of it, and every time it's always been like, okay, but they don't do it. And so I'm like, what? Respect me. And like, whenever I was younger, I would be like that, and I would judge people for not, for not feeling as bad as I did about certain topics. But then I realized that I was like a pretty sensitive person and I would feel bad about a lot of things, and a lot of people wouldn't feel bad about these things. And so now I've like grown to learn that I can't feel extremely bad about everything, even though I want to cry about everything, and that I can't force people to feel the same way that I do. But there's like adults who are in my life that don't realize that, and they think like, oh, because this situation is X, Y, and Z, it's different and I can do it. I can project my guilt onto you, and it's like, no, please stop. And the cherry on top of this situation is that this time, because like I said, I've asked multiple times in the past to be removed from these group texts, but this time they told me straight away, sure, I will remove you. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. Like, I didn't tell them thank you because I didn't want to like start a conversation, because that would have opened up something, but I was like nervous to hear their response, because I'm like, you're probably just gonna ignore it again. You're gonna ignore my boundary again. But they actually said that they would take me out, and then they screenshot that message and they sent it to one of my parents immediately after I sent it. And then my parent sent it to me immediately, and they didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. They just sent that, and I ignored it because I was like, I'm not gonna, like, it's with these kinds of people who talk behind your back and don't want to talk to you directly, that if you try to explain yourself, they're just going to use that as ammo against you. And so you're better off just not engaging in that activity, because if they actually wanted to have a productive conversation with you, they would have just called you and had it if they were concerned, if they felt some type of way. But if they wanted to start drama, if they wanted to make you feel bad, if they wanted to pressure you into acting differently and guilt trip you into acting differently, then they would have talked behind your back. So that's something that I've learned, and I've also learned that it doesn't matter what status or label that person has in relation to you. Anybody can do this. Anybody can let you down. But you don't have to be let down, basically. Because you only rely on yourself. You trust yourself. You take care of yourself. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. You don't need to rely on anyone else to take care of you unless you're like a 2-year-old baby. I don't know. Me and my friends all have iPhone chat to make it easy. Yeah, most of my friends have iPhones, and I love that. But the people that I have issues with not respecting my boundaries don't have iPhones. I wonder what that means. It means nothing. I had a Samsung for like 2 years, so. But yeah. It's just a lot of people not respecting boundaries. And honestly, I think I've been on the other end of the spectrum, or on the other side of the stick, whatever you want to call that analogy, that metaphor. That now when people tell me, hey Priscilla, you made me feel this way, I don't want to hang out with you, if they ever do that, because usually they just ghost me because I'm a very outspoken person, as you can see. I don't know, people have told me that I have strong opinions, and I don't even know what the hell that means. I'm not aggressive whenever I state my boundaries, my likes, my dislikes, my opinions. I'm never like, you must listen to me, you must think the way that I do. I'm never like that, no. Because I don't know if I know the best, and the best is subjective, and I'm also a nihilist, so I will never do that. Unless I'm playing around with my friends, like, just being stupid. But it's obviously a joke then. But yeah, whenever... I've only had a couple of cases where friends have messaged me and told me, like, hey Priscilla, you made me feel this way, I think we need to take a break in our friendship. And I just told them, okay, I respect that. Yeah, whatever you want to make your life better. Because I have one life to live. You have one life to live. I'm not going to try to, like, reel you in back to me so that you can feel bad. If I make you feel bad, I'm sorry that happened. But yeah, like, let's leave each other alone. Absolutely. We should only have healthy relationships that we feel supported and that we don't feel anxious or uneasy with. If you feel that way, cut that person off. Although I am the kind of person that if I cut you off or if you cut me off, like, there's no room in my brain to rethink that relationship, basically. Because I'm like, I could do better things. I could, I'm not going to, like, sit and mull over all these past relationships. Like, I don't waste my time doing that. I like to look forward. The only time I did that was actually recently. It was the first time, only time I did that. And it was after I had cut off my narcissistic family. And I was, like, thinking in my past, like, have I ever treated anybody badly to where they actually, like, super hated me? And... like, is there anyone that would be a nice enough person to explain that to me? If I ask them nicely, like, hey, if you have the time and if you have the spoons, if you have the emotional bandwidth to explain to me, like, why we, like, had a falling out or whatever. And then I reconnected with, like, an old high school friend, and they were too humble. They were like, it was all my fault, which is what all of my friends have said whenever they email me an apology later. They're always like, I'm sorry, it was my fault. And I'm like, huh? Y'all are telling me that I wasn't the issue? Is that right? I don't know. So, What is in my pockets right now? Clams. Yeah, as I said, this game is very grindy. As you can see. I'm just going back and forth trying to like get fiber to finish at least one quest because there's literally no emeralds anywhere. Literally. Where's my clam chest? But yeah, I think like at the end of the day, if somebody tells me, hey, I have this boundary, please respect it. If they say that in a nice way and they don't call me names, if you call me names, I'm gonna ghost you immediately. I don't play with that. But yeah, if you tell me like, hey, you hurt my feelings, Priscilla, or I think you're toxic, Priscilla, okay. Thank you for telling me your opinion. I will leave you alone. No problem. No problem. Because I respect you and your life, and you deserve to have a happy life with less stress, and I don't want to be a cause of your stress. But I just don't understand why there's people out there who want to cause stress. I don't get it. I know it gives you attention. I'm sorry you didn't get enough attention growing up. I didn't either, but I went to therapy and I learned how to not be a douchebag to people for the rest of my life. I want to be a nice person and have healthy relationships. And I just don't know why people just don't want that either. I don't know, I can't change anybody. What if I want you to cause me? Then you have to pay me. Then you have to pay me. Listen, I will degrade anybody for the right amount of money. With your written consent. Accidentally caught a fish when I wanted to catch seaweed. Well. Oh my god, y'all, the people that like are all over TikTok that say that they sell feet pics and they use Instagram or Twitter, I'm kind of like thinking, I don't know, because feet aren't intrinsically sexual, right? But if you're, I did the right thing again, I'm sorry, but if you're doing other things like more nudes and lewds on Twitter and Instagram, and you're doing it to people who want to stay anonymous and that agree to pay you a certain amount of money for a photo or something, how do you know they're not a minor? Because they can easily lie to you. How do you prove that? And then you don't want people to be sharing their driver's license on the internet like that. And they could also easily get a fake driver's license, or they could use their parents' driver's license. Like, how do you confirm that you're not engaging with a minor? Do they just not talk about this because they don't know? I don't know. Because I think, can I say this word? OnlyFans. I think they have like an 18 plus like thing whenever you sign up. But how do they confirm that you're 18 and over on OnlyFans? Like, wow, how am I so tired from fishing like 4 times, ma'am? Like, anybody could lie about their age. Even like on Steam, when you try to buy a game, they ask you, what's your birth date? You can just put anything random and they're like, cool, okay, we'll go watch this now. What? I know, like, I wonder how strict those sites are. I'm really curious. There's gotta be some hootenanny going on. I was at Best Buy earlier and it was so cute because this lady was like paying for an iPad with cash. Oh my god, I thought I went in my house, sorry. And her mom was there, and then her baby was there in the crib, or in the stroller. And then she hands her mom like a stack of like bills. And the grandma was like, ooh, to the baby. It was so cute. And the baby was like all smiling and laughing. It was adorable. 20. Ooh, do I have enough fiber now to do Moana's thingy? Where did I put my fiber? I'm so unorganized. Hopefully by next stream I will have had time to organize these chests. What is today? Wednesday? My next stream's on Saturday? I don't know. Maybe. I think I have enough now. What else did I need? Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Is that a catfish? They need a sort all, or they need a stack all button. Where did I put the other seaweed? Do I care? I don't care. Moana, Moana, wrong button. Oh, Moana, Moana. Wait, that's not Moana. You. Wait, who needed the fiber? God damn it. Oh wait, I did that already? Rustic wooden case, baskets, ropes. Okay. What else can I talk about for the next 30 minutes? Do y'all want my opinion on anything? I've lived a full life. Moana, Moana, Moana. Oh, I like how they put her face on whatever I need to make. I made a basket. Uh-oh. Rustic wooden case. How many did I need? I don't know. I'm gonna make one of each. Where's the other thing I need to make for Moana? What? Excuse me? I can make potions. Rope? Do I need to make rope? Let me actually track that quest. Okay, rustic wooden case. So 2 more wooden case, 2 more baskets, and 4 ropes. Two more baskets. 2 more wooden cases. 4 rope. What else to talk about? Where's Moana? Oh wait, I have to go to that boat. Go. Oh, I know what else I could talk about. I am really curious to know what motivates everyone to work out. So, my story, hold on. Maybe we should fix this and then I should talk about that. Yeah, let's do that. Moana. Yeah. She's so happy. We can sail. We can sail. Cilla, this is perfect. We have everything we need. I'll get it fixed and then start fishing. Check the boat when you can. I'll leave the fish I catch here. Take whatever you need. Oh. Huh? Is this like a stall for her? Do I buy the fish? Moana will periodically go out to sea and catch fish for you. Make sure to visit the fishing boat often to claim what's been caught. Oh, okay. So it's free? Thank you, Moana, for giving me a free thing. Whereas Scrooge makes me pay for everything. Give strange glowing shard. Did you find the thing that fell out of the boat? She knew about it. It's beautiful. What is it? I'm not sure, but it's somehow familiar. That's strange. What is it? The ow, my back. Is it the Tafiki thingy? No, that's on her necklace. That's strange. Well, I'll keep it secure for now until we figure out what to do with it. I'll also try to gather some information about it. Don't forget to check the boat. I'll leave the fish I catch here. Take whatever you need. Thanks, Moana.
Just find me later. Definitely be around.
Merci, Moana. How much to upgrade? What? I wanted to upgrade it. I can't upgrade it? Did I not press the thingy? Improving Moana's boat would give her more storage, use less energy, and help her catch rarer fish. You won't come across a finer investment. Oh. Oh, that was cheap. BRB, Scrooge. Let me go get $500. Anyways, I was gonna ask people what motivates y'all to work out, because in the past I was always in athletics in high school. I was always in some kind of sport. Just because, I don't know, it's what you did. And then when I got into college, I wasn't a part of any sport, but I was like so stressed out and so angry all the time that I would work out 2 to 3 times a day. So I'd work out in the morning, lunch, and evening because I was really that stressed and like I really needed it. And then, should I gather those hardwood? No. And then, don't go in there. As I got older and got a big girl job, I would kind of work out to, where's the exit? I would work out to reduce stress also. But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm not stressed. Like, if I'm stressed, I would simply remove the stress out of my life, like I said earlier. Like, I'm at the point where if anything disrespects me or doesn't bring me joy or peace, I just remove it. What other quests do we have? We have Goofy's quest that we could probably do. $7,000 for Maui. That's a lot of money. And I know a lot of motivation from people that I've asked recently is because I don't like the way I look. But I like the way I look. And I feel good about myself. So my motivation to work out is very slim. I'm interested in working out because I think it'll be good for my mental health. Usually after I work out, I feel amazing, but that dopamine's not enough to keep me like going, basically. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I could work out or I could like do something else. Which is, I'm not like doing anything counterproductive or unhealthy with that time either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any motivation. Having a coach or someone to stay on. See, like, I tried to have like a buddy to work out with. I almost called it an iWatch. I have an Apple Watch, and you can follow your friends there. And it shows you whenever they completed a workout. But it would make me feel bad, actually. Because I used to work out every day, quite recently, actually. I use this free program from Blogilates. She posts a calendar every month. It's a free calendar, and you just follow her YouTube videos. But I've been doing that for like 9 years. And so I already know all of her moves. And I get really bored with it, so I stopped like using her. And then I was like using my friends as motivation. So I would just go to the gym and like walk 2 miles at least. That was like my goal or whatever. But then I would see my friends finish like all of these intense workouts, and I was like boom, 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 boom. And they would work out in the morning, and then they would work out at night, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I would feel like, what's the word? Like there's no point in me trying because they're so like into it, and I'm just like, I'm gonna walk 2 miles. And I know like I shouldn't be comparing myself, but it's different whenever you walk 2 miles in the morning and then you like feel accomplished for the rest of the day, and then you're chilling at home on the couch after work and then you see these notifications that your friends are working out, and then you start to feel guilty. You start comparing yourself, and so that didn't really work out for me. I was thinking about getting a coach, but I was really athletic growing up, and so I have quite a few injuries from just working out and playing sports. Like, for example, I have scoliosis, and I have really bad shin splints that flare up, and now they give me sciatica. My shin splints give me sciatica when I have a bad flare up. So I don't really trust a trainer because, one, I've tried 2 or 3 trainers, and I told them, hey, I have shin splints, I have scoliosis, I have blah blah blah. And every time I've used a trainer and a physical therapist as well, they would flare up my injuries, and then I would have to take like 2 to 3 months off to heal, which just makes me feel sad because it hurts to even walk when I'm in that state. So I don't want to do a trainer. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what my motivation is. What I'm thinking is, I have like a little spark of motivation whenever I think about becoming stronger. For one, stronger for my dog, so that I can go on longer walks and I can pick him up for longer times. And what was the other thing? It's kind of like I was telling myself, like, if you don't work out, you're kind of self-sabotaging yourself, and that's not taking care of yourself. And I really like to take care of myself. I like to take care of my mental health a lot, and my physical health a lot. Like, I don't eat like crap. I just don't work out. I walk. I also want to mention I walk like 2 to 3 hours per day with my dog. So I'm not like super lazy or anything like that. I'm not like couch potato. I just want to like incorporate working out into my daily routine. I just can't find the motivation, but I'm interested. VR gym. Oh my god, I tried my friend's VR headset one day and I wanted to vom. When you turn, oh, it's the worst. I probably throw up. If what you do helps you feel good and get to the shape you want to be. Well, that's the thing. Like, I like my shape. Like, all my life I was underweight because I have digestive issues. I had, acid reflux / GERD, IBS. I've had really bad digestive issues ever since I was like a baby. Like, it would be random. Like, I would eat eggs one day and then it would give me a migraine and I would throw up for the next 2 years, and then suddenly one day I would be okay with eating eggs. It's just like super random. So all my life I've been underweight just because I could only eat like a certain amount of foods, and not all the time because it would strain my digestive system. And so I was like praying every day, please let me gain weight. And I finally gained weight this / last year, like end of last year, because of medication that I'm taking. It's my birth control. I had to switch it, and my acne medication because I got adult acne out of nowhere. So I finally gained weight because of those pills, and it's water weight, but it's something, and I like it. And every time I work out, I lose a lot of weight, and I don't like it because I don't feel healthy. I literally feel like I have no energy. My hair starts falling out. Like, I take a lot of naps when I work out, and yeah, I don't like the way that I feel. So I'm kind of torn. I think the walking is enough, but I think I'm comparing myself whenever I see other people at the gym who can do more than me, and they're like getting all ripped and stuff, and I'm over here just like walking, listening to a podcast. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably some internal barrier that I need to get over, to be honest. Like, stop comparing myself to other people and their journeys, and just accepting my body for what it is. It's just kind of weird how everybody is like, you should work out for your mental health. You should work out, like, to be healthier physically. And it's, I don't know. I feel the most healthy now, and I weigh the most I've ever weighed in my life. and I'm not working out, and I feel like great. So it's very odd because I'm being told to do something, but if I don't do it, I feel great. And I'm like, well, is there a way for me to feel great if I do it? IDK. What was in there? What was in there? Was the rope in there? Open the other one, lady. I'm very talkative today. Swordfish. I feel like I have a swordfish in the chest outside, no? We have to make rope for Goofy. No, I guess I could put that back. Where is everything? Is my algae outside? I don't know. I need to make a chest for like Sunlit Plateau, which has for Dazzle Beach. I have vanilla and 2 chests. How great of me. I have fish everywhere. Literally. Let's make rope. He needs like 5 rope, right? Uh-oh. Why can't I make it? I need more fiber. Fiber is made by seaweed. I need more seaweed. Lol. I need seaweed and emeralds. And I have literally not seen 1 emerald since I started this game today. This game's kind of ridiculous in that sense. They need to do a patch, like a respawn frequency patch. There's probably like an area that has emeralds that I don't know of and that I haven't Googled because I refuse to Google. Like this game should be easy enough if they have something like that to where I could find it organically. The mines don't have it. There's like 1 place here that could have something and it's empty. That one's empty too. Moana, can you fish me some emeralds? You know what? I approached a turtle, but I didn't have anything good to give it, and so it ran away from me. Packing sucks. I like packing. Do you use those packing cubes? Wait, I can break these now? Wait, why can't I break them now? I've been trying to break these, like, for forever. Is it because I fixed the boat? But I can't do that one. I like packing because I aspire to be a minimalist. And so it's like a challenge for me to have the least amount of items, but like in the most efficient way, if that makes sense. Packing cubes help a lot too. Are you flying Southwest? I heard on the news that they canceled a ton of flights. Oh, let's go to the other side of the beach. These are all too big, I think. Oh, my game almost froze. Did y'all see that? What about these little ones? Oh, hell yeah. I got 1 at least. Dang, Mickey's about to be like friendship level 9 when I end this. I can't reach that one. Oh, I could do it on the other side. You can't jump over that pond. That little bridge. Wow. Oh no, game froze. I still hear me walking. Excuse me? My game froze. My game froze. Oh, y'all, I can't. Is this my sign to stop? Oh my gosh, my game froze. I can't believe it. I can believe it. It's happened so many times. Oh. Well, I hope it saved some of that. What? Is it my computer? I have a external hard drive. I just bought this one because I wanted it to be for my videos specifically. Because my other one has like a ton of stuff in it. It's actually my second one because I had one in high school. And oh my god, y'all. I would like... So me and my little cousin would make videos and then like sometimes post them onto YouTube, sometimes not. But we would use like Windows Movie Maker, or I would use Windows Movie Maker and he would be like filming, or I would film him or whatever. And I would put all of the videos on an external hard drive. And then one day I was like rushing out of his house and I grabbed it and it fell on the floor like I don't know how tall, like I don't know, a couple of feet, and it went boom and it fell. And then I was like, but then I had to like run and I was like on my way to go do something, and then I tried to plug it in later that day and it didn't work, and I could hear the disc trying to spin and I was like, oh no, and they couldn't repair it. And so I had to buy another hard drive, and luckily I didn't know what I was doing back then, so I had all of my files on his computer and all I had to do was like drag and drop it into my new external hard drive. I think I would leave the videos on his computer and then I would put them on the external hard drive, and then sometimes I would edit them at my house on my computer. But anyways, yeah, so that happened, and then I bought another external hard drive, and I've had that one for years, like since high school as well, because I would use it for video editing. I feel like a lot of people growing up, like millennials, everybody maybe, made like home videos and stuff like that, and that's exactly what we did. So that one's 2 terabytes, I believe, but that one has like a lot of old music and a lot of old photos, and I don't want to corrupt that one, so this one's gonna be strictly for my videos and stuff. But I guess I know what I'm gonna do today/tomorrow is transfer all my videos to my external. Fun times. Anyways, I am like super excited to edit my Let's Play, my first Let's Play. Woo! It was a fun one. If y'all have any recommendations on an indie game to play, or like a demo for a game, let me know, because I want to give like feedback to developers as well, since I've played video games ever since I could remember. I think I mentioned this, but my first memory of being alive was me playing Nintendo 64 in my car seat on my living room. But I played a lot of video games, and oh, sorry, my back. And I want to like help give feedback and stuff. But I have a list of games that I'm planning on playing, and I want to share them with you. So let me find them. Games. I have a Notion, but I also have a spreadsheet. So let me drink water. Okay. So I played a game called Your Boyfriend. It's an indie game made by like one person, I believe. That one I will edit soon. It'll go up hopefully next week. Yeah, I'm gonna say next week because I have enough time. Berserk is a manga and an anime and movies, whatever. They also have a video game, and I'm excited to play that. So that one will be a Let's Play. Yu Yu Hakusho, I have Tournament Tactics, and I have... What's the other one called? There's another Yu Yu Hakusho game. I forgot, but it's also on like Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. I played it on my Nintendo DS, and I found an emulator online, So I'm gonna play those two as well. Let's see. There's a game, my favorite game ever. Well, that and Pokemon Puzzle League, but Legend of the Mystical Ninja. I love that game. It's on Super Nintendo. Me and my brother like played that so much as kids. We could like play it with our eyes closed. We could speed run it, whatever. So I want to replay that because it's been like a long time since I played it, like over 10 years, like 12 years since I played it. So I want to do a YouTube series on that. I think I might do Pokemon Puzzle League, although I could beat that whole game in like 30 minutes or less. So we'll see. And then there's some games that I have come across on YouTube that seem fun, and they're just like indie horror games. There's a game called Night Stop. There's a game called The Happy Hills Homicide, a game called Lempo, a game called Evil Nun, a game called Ludo, a game called Mega, The Lies We Tell Ourselves, Love Sam, The Static Speaks My Name. I want to do all of those, so Love Sam, The Static Speaks. I have these. I think I tried to open both of these, and then I don't know what happened. I just couldn't. I didn't like actually play them for some reason. What else? I think that's all that I have for now. So I will see what else I can put on the list, but yeah, I'm still excited to do these videos. I think they'll be fun. Oh, I think I mentioned this, but my reaction videos, since I kind of goofed up on the first 4 of this series called Uramichi Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, I think I'm gonna have to make them Patreon only. We'll see. I'll still try to upload them onto YouTube and see how that goes with the copyright and stuff, but I already tried to upload them onto YouTube unedited, and they were copyrighted each once. So bye, Easy Carnage. Have a good night. I'll see you next week too. Hope you have a good new year. I'll see you next year. So yeah, that might be Patreon exclusive, and then I'll just do like a highlights reel and put that on YouTube, and then direct people to my Patreon. But I think that what I should do is react to like 2 series at once, maybe. But I want to finish Uramichi. It has like 12 episodes, and I've done 4, so I just need to record a couple more times, and then have that done so that I can make that Patreon only. And then I could focus on my YouTube videos, which will be 2 different series, so that I could focus on releasing those instead of like focusing on one Patreon and one YouTube, so that I could have more frequent uploads. Because I still want to upload. I want to do reaction videos twice a week, but I don't know. Let's Plays are going to be a little bit longer because they're games. They're going to be like hours, whereas reaction videos are like 30 minutes under. So that's a little bit more easier for me to edit, fingers crossed. So we'll see. I just want y'all to know that I've been working on this. It's just that I'm still in the learning phase. There's a steep learning curve, trying to avoid copyright and learning that my computer doesn't have as much memory as I thought it did. So yeah, but we'll get there, and then we'll be on a good cadence, and it'll be fun, and we'll all have a good time. But in the meantime, if you want to recommend any games or any series for me to watch, I want to watch Arcane. I've never watched it. People tell me to watch it. I want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, there's quite a few actually. Naruto ? Because I feel like I was one of the very few people who saw Naruto on Nickelodeon and didn't really care for it, and I want to see what all the hype is about. Maybe. I don't know how I'll react as an adult, but I still want to give it a shot. Let's see. I'm also watching Yasuhime with a friend, and I might ask them if they want to join me in my reaction videos, because I have a friend who wants to be like my guest on some of these videos, and so I might ask them to be a guest as well. But I don't think I'll use their name. I'll use their MTBI type instead. yeah, we will see. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm excited about these ideas. And I think that they will come to fruition. I really believe it this year. I haven't burnt out yet, y'all. Okay. I'm going to go now. I hope that y'all have a good rest of your evening. I do not know if I'm going to stream on Saturday. Is Saturday New Year's? It's New Year's Eve. Let me think about it. Let me think. I might not, actually. So yeah, I will see y'all on Monday the 2nd. Yeah. If I decide to stream on Sunday night, January 1st, then I will let y'all know on my Twitter, Cilla44, my Instagram, pcilla.44, or my Discord. The link is on my About Me. Let me put it here too. Oh my god, why does my OBS log me out all the time? Anyways. What? Okay, I'm not. If you put socials into the chat, it'll show up, but my OBS is being difficult. Alright, so yeah, I will most likely see y'all January 2nd. Thank you so much, Easy. You're the best. Thank you so much. Alright, yeah, so there's my Discord link if you want to join. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. I'm pretty tired. Thank y'all for joining this stream. I had a lot of fun. I talked a lot, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it and that it wasn't a bummer. I really hope it wasn't a bummer. I just wanted to like talk to y'all. So I am gonna go now. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I have so many scenes. I have to look for it actively. Okay, goodbye.